Hey, listen, I watched this British TV show, okay, that it does actually is a little like a simulation, okay, of all the crap that took place inside the Guantanamo prison. Actually, I don't have any point of view to give on what takes place inside the prison, okay. But I'm just gonna do like a quick review of this show because I watched it and there are some things that are kind of like something that needs a review because it's kind of, especially the different how can I say, I mean, the people that are participating in this simulation, they say some stuff that doesn't really like make sense, okay. Now let me give you a little background, okay. The show actually, it's more like a movie, okay. Aired in back in 2005 in England, and actually, the show, the movie, doesn't of course last 48 hours. It lasts maybe 45 minutes, and it's actually the simulation lasts 48 hours. Okay, it's 48 hours of mild torture. I mean, they call it mild, but if you watch it, I mean, you don't want to do this, you know. Actually, there's something I'm gonna maybe address about the show is that these guys apparently are volunteers. You know, in my definition as a volunteer, someone who doesn't get paid to do something, okay? Not get paid to do this kind of experience, that's pretty insane, alright? Anyways, and I gotta warn you guys, I mean, this show is like, it has very, like, too much nudity, you know? We're talking like pornographic level. It's atrocious. I mean, it's meant to be bad to watch because they are addressing something that's very controversial, okay, about the history of the last 15 years. The participants in this simulation are 7 people, okay, and they go through all kinds of crap that's not really like 100% accurate, you know, because actually, what they say in this show is that the real Guantanamo thing, okay, is something that it's really like much worse, you know. Now, look, to tell you the truth, I have no bloody idea what took place inside those prisons, okay, but what I heard, I heard it from all kinds of like newspapers or anything like you guys basically. But I mean, this show is very like graphic, very like controversial. I mean, most people would be like, "Oh, this is really sick." I mean, and it is. I mean, like the whole purpose is just to inform. You know, I mean, that's it. I mean, basically, it's better to know what's going on, no matter how bad it is, than stay like an ignorant fuck all your life. You know.
In the cell block it is 6 degrees Celsius. Not freezing, but dressed only in thin cotton jumpsuits, the volunteers are suffering.
Have your food.
Our volunteers get dry, vacuum-packed sachets.
To find a detainee chained hand and foot in a fetal position on the floor. Most times they had urinated or defecated on themselves and had been left there for 18 to 24 hours or more.
It is the middle of the night, but the guards wake the volunteers with the morning call to prayer. At Guantanamo, the guards take any opportunity to provoke the Muslim detainees. The guards know that for a Muslim to be stripped naked in front of others is deeply humiliating.
As a Muslim, it's forbidden to show any private parts to anybody else.
Now here's the thing, okay. If you ever watch this show, okay, and you know that what happens, I mean, inside like Guantanamo, okay, you understand that that's not the way people should be treated, okay, like people.
They're living in inhumane situations, like animals, not like human beings. They're not treated like human beings.
In a way, I think animals are being treated better. I mean, if you ever go to like a zoo, okay, you'll see that animals are being treated better. You know, I mean, they're being treated more respectfully than these people are being treated. You know. So let's stop giving a damn about religion at this point, okay? And you know, address the fact that you know that's not how people should be treated. I mean, listen, if you're gonna be like in a situation where you get peeled like a banana, like this guy here, right? Or if they wouldn't even let you like use a washroom and let you just piss in your pants like this guy, okay, or give you this crappy food to eat. I mean, at some point you're not gonna really like care about being a Muslim or a Buddhist or whatever, you know. So I mean, that's one thing that really like messed up about this, the way this guy thinks. Okay, is that these people are, you know, the worst thing in the world for these people is to not have like a religious freedom. You know, to be in this horrible and atrocious and just despicable situation and not being able to have a religion and you know practice this religion is the worst thing in the world. I mean, wake the heck up. Anyways, now this guy, just listen to another thing that's really messed up.
My heart bleeds for those detainees currently in Guantanamo, guilty or not guilty.
So if you listen to this comment here, alright?
Even if we use it only for the most evil of evil, I now have very serious reservations about it.
Now look, the reason why there was so much controversy in this story, okay, is that these people, when they get, you know, like, when they go to this prison, okay, some of them aren't even like proven guilty, or you know, they're not sure that these people have something to do, you know, like in any kind of conspiracy, okay, there are different levels of guilt. And you know, there are like the people who are really, really guilty and the people who are working with that person, okay? But if you are guilty, if you've been a part of this conspiracy, I think this treatment should be justified in a way. I mean, listen, you know, it doesn't really matter if you go through this treatment or not. You know, like you're not gonna be like, oh, this is really crazy. I mean, this is really trash, real tragedy. I mean, these people, they're not getting. Man, listen, it's not because that now you're in this situation that it's worse. I mean, these people are there for a reason, okay? And you know, I mean, just think about it. Just imagine yourself in this situation, okay? You get back home after a hard day's work, and you see that your whole family has been murdered, okay? Your 5 kids and your wife. And to make matters worse, your whole place is empty, you know? So the person who actually killed your family also stole your things, okay? And some things are very, very valuable for you, okay? Now, just imagine the investigation lasts maybe 2 years. And during this time, you almost become like really depressive, okay? Now, if the person gets caught and goes through the same stuff as in Guantanamo prison, are you really gonna feel sorry for that person? And let's suppose that you didn't feel sorry, okay? Would you all of a sudden feel sorry just because now you're in the same living conditions, you know? What bothers me about these guys, okay, is that now they also all of a sudden see all the bad about Guantanamo just because now they're in that situation, okay? I mean, they know what Guantanamo is, but they're not sure of the reason why some people that are guilty actually, okay, are in those conditions, you know. I mean, in a way, look, it's very easy to be like, okay, the Guantanamo treatment is justified, okay, and to all of a sudden be in this situation and be like, oh no, this is really harsh, this is really harsh. But in a way, I'm sure that if you guys had been victims of these people, you would be like, screw those bastards. And for crying out loud, are you really gonna tell me that the fact of being, you know, showing your private parts is just a matter of religion, a matter of, listen man, you are a Muslim and I respect that, okay, but you are a human being as well, alright? and that's not, I mean, it's not because that you are Muslim and all these guys are Christian or whatever, okay, that it's going to be okay for them to show their cock on TV, okay? It's ridiculous. I mean, okay, so here's what I had to say about this show, okay, and you know, like, I'm telling you, man, once again, that I'm not really doing any comment about Guantanamo, you know, I mean, there's a reason why these methods should be employed in this context, okay. Now it's been a long time, right, and I heard that there were many updates since, but this show, I mean, I watched it recently, and being hard to watch and being very informative, okay. There are these things that really like that blow my mind, okay. So yeah, that's it.